Okay, now it should work. Something went wrong with my microphone. Yeah, now it should work. So I was saying hello and welcome to the stream. That's good to have you here. Okay, so I kind of messed up my beginning because if I'm leaving the file, then it will open and kind of break me there. So I guess I have to come back, but then I wasted a lot of tempo and initiative. So I will kind of be on the edge to recover. So he's pushing a lot. I mean, I'm okay with that, but I will have to be careful not to be smothered by PCs. And I'll just get some room for that roof. Maybe there or here. Okay, I mean, sleeping is probably more important than following a stream, so no problem on that. But yeah, I have a bit more time in that month of January, so I decided to resume streaming, but sometimes my internet connection is not the best and all of that. So for now I'm here, but I cannot completely guarantee how long I will be able to go there. Okay, so if I go back there, probably the rook here that will threaten discoveries and a lot of fancy mess. The opponent is, yeah, close to 2400, which is solid. I will need to make some choices. At some point. Maybe I could try to... I'm gonna get annoyed pretty bad, pretty quickly. I still go for that. Try to exchange my outside pawn for that. Okay, probably taking the file. That elephant is threatened. So for now, the knight is covering that square because that would be deadly. So what I was thinking was actually to develop the elephant, but on moves like that, that would be kind of annoying. Yeah, that maybe that's even worse. Can I try something like that? And a retreat. That sounds dangerous, but maybe it's the only thing I can hope for. Yeah, nah, I think that's... I messed up my start. I was not completely focused, and now I'm running after. But if he plays solid enough, there's just no way to recover that. Okay, so I can try that. So that elephant is pinned, and there is a threat of discovery. So yeah, that's part of the annoying stuff. Hmm. Well, that was already a long time ago, if I'm right. That was the 2018 in Shenyang. I mean, last year I was also in in Seoul. I mean, it's already more than 1 year. They technically there was 2 video of me, but I don't know. Oh yeah, those one. They have not made like public by Brain TV, so I'm not sure if you can find those without subscription for Brain TV. But yeah, those run from 2018, which was technically my first international event. I think I did okay. I did better than I was expecting actually. Okay, I could try that to centralize the cannon, and if it takes, I can go and take here. But if you address the defense, then that knight is not the best piece in the world to make that simple. But I think, oh, and there is that. Yeah, that's gonna be painful. Yeah, and I'm losing the rook in the end. I hesitated which guard should I swap, and I made the wrong choice apparently. Okay, so now, well, I don't have that many choices, but yeah, now it's plain game over. Check, yeah. I will resign that. There's no reason to continue it. Well, thank you. Oh, that's very high elo. Cannot be at peace with weaker opponents. So, I think I performed well. I don't know, in very good mood, and I got more success than expected. Uh, but yeah, my Janggi skill are okay. There's still some way to improve, but like right now, I feel that I've reached a plateau where I'm a bit, I would say, lost in how to progress. Uh, and I'm kind of not really satisfied with most of my recent games. Even that I should play fast normally. But those last year there is like more and more European players that are starting to have like solid level. And I believe that's a good news for Changi. Guess people from Finland, Germany, they are all, both of them, they are performing well. And there is Olivier from Canada, but he's like 1 league ahead. He's like very, very solid. Okay. What to do here? Let that come to me. Try to push. I will wait to see what piece will be brought here. I think I can do that. Idea would be maybe to exchange. Okay, because with the elephant, this and this, just to try to make it solid enough. Yeah, and it's a bit a lottery because like I'm 8 dan like 2,300, and I get opponent between 2,100 to 2,600. It's like too many variation. But yeah, and the win rate is like super high. Oh, that's a YouTuber. Oh no, that's just the clan. I will probably lose, but I will try to give a fight, and sometimes when I'm very in good shape, I'm able to win against those elo, but it's not the common outcome. Most of the time I just lose. Okay. Right, several ideas. So I need to be careful with that because I cannot take the pawn in that setup because there is check, which is annoying because maybe I need to do that directly. If I do this, no, that's just losing. Okay, I need to close that up to avoid the combination. Can you recycle cannon there? So my cannon is not great at that spot. Often there is ideas to recycle it like that. Probably should consider that. But for now it's kind of unclear. This. Try to hit some weakness there with elephant and knight. But again, yeah, that depends. So if I move, that's check, and I'm losing a rook. Or at least I'm losing something. But in the meanwhile, I can check. He has to take, and that we leave this undefended. Looks like there wouldn't be no way to improve that. So I'll just move there. Maybe things like that need to be careful with. Well, he needs to maybe move back or do something because it's not super safe to have that open. Ah, that's still a lot of loss with AI. I mean, no, that's probably a new account. But yeah, if that's AI, then I'm completely cooked. There's, yeah. And I don't know, it's hard for me to tell how many times I encountered like AI players. But from what I heard, like Kakao Janggi is maybe not doing the best job at as tracking. Okay. That's good because I will have now 2 spots for my cannons, and technically I'm winning that cannon for, yeah, I would say not for a long time as expected because he needs to have that defense back, otherwise it's too risky. Okay, so everything goes out of plan, but if I go there and he goes here, that kind of be a weakness. Still, I think I don't have that much choice. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, of course, Han has the starting point advantage, so I will need to find something that would be winning. And maybe I can just check for... Yeah. Oh, here. Yeah, actually that's good. Hmm. Well, I can still push, but I don't really like it. That's creating some weaknesses. I can do this. Okay. But in the aftermath, I'm left with an isolated. Okay, so that was uh, kind of the plan. Then if you try something like that. Okay. That's just plain useless. I can get like crushed by those. So I will need to retreat here when the times come. And I will just play preemptive. Maybe that's a bit too passive to overshoot the defense, but so this not working. Okay, so I will have to sacrifice the elephant for the pawn one day. I'm thinking about acting my rook in some way. But I'll go for some. Okay. Offense action. So he has an attack on that side, and hopefully trying to have a kind of attack on the other side. I still believe I'm in a worse position, but that does not mean I will not try something. Okay, so two potential ideas. The take here is a take with the rook. I think that's a bit more solid. Take with the rook. That pawn, there is a bit of a... have to be very careful. I have also to be careful with that. So I'm conscious of those risks, but I feel I have to try something. And we will see who gets the best once the dust settle. Yeah, because if the pawn is out, those are a bit weaker. And pushing, I would think I would maybe sacrifice on pushing. That would leave a weak pawn here. That would break the yeah. I think I would have to sacrifice, which is not a sacrifice because that's 8.47, so technically that would be good for me. But yeah, just like one small blunder and everything is out. So my real problem is once, I don't know, let's imagine something a bit silly. But once his chariot is out, because that elephant is bad if it's threatened, and if it moves, that leaves stuff to the open. So something to consider. Okay, he's going for the push. So rook takes, cannon takes, and then I need to go back. There is a hidden check here that may be actually useful because there would not be square, but then the elephant is... I think I will go for it. maybe this one day. But the goal here is to... Oh, that's interesting because that's breaking the defense. I mean, what's the problem with that? Because now he needs to defend again that. I mean, he can cannon. Well, there's not that many places. I don't know, maybe I have something here. So if I go there, that is forcing the knight out somewhere. But that's not solving all of my issues. uh, this, yeah, my elephant will just die. But I hope I will be able to do some damages before. And again, that's super weakness on my side. Okay. I need to... Yeah, I don't really know. But I can come back here at least. Yeah, I got an escape. Sweet escape. But is that enough? Not sure. So rook there is... knight there. Maybe on the table. And there is still discoveries on that cannon, so I'm kind of playing with fear. Okay. I need to start thinking about something, and what I'm thinking about this, because if he takes, I can take, and that puts a lot of pressure here. He probably has to do king there, but then that would have been better to have the cannon, because then check. No, that would be working. Oh, maybe something like that. To control. Okay, so he's taking back some initiative, but the good news for me is that the discovery does not exist anymore. I was thinking about that, but I'm too afraid of the check here if I push it. Okay, that's here. Yeah, I'm afraid of like stuffs like this, and then I'm kind of blocked. And if there is something else, I thought about it, but maybe not yet. Hello, Loa, welcome. So right now we are playing a very strong player. I don't know if we are winning or losing, but I believe we are doing okay. So either I exchange by taking, either I put more pressure and it has to run somewhere. I don't know what to think about that. I'll go for this because my knight is more active than his. The safe play would be to take, but maybe that would be a bit too passive. So I'm more on the you get out and I take. I just what is happening here? Take, take, and checkmate. Okay, okay. I know that trick. Oh. Okay, I think I have to go with that. So I avoided the checkmate combination, which was smooth. but it's an idea that is kind of common. But that's not solving his problem here. And kind of starting to like my position more and more. So we'll restart with this because if the knight moves, I have it for free. It's probably better for him to do that. But yeah, I'm actually doing okay. Oh, and by the way, you can speak Korean in the chat. I will be able to understand, but it's not a problem for me if, if you just want to communicate together. Okay. Ah, the classic trick of time. That's something I don't like on Kakao Changi because it kind of breaks some strategies where you want to put a bit of pressure on opponent and then it is that. So I will do it again. Usually I only buy time if I lag a lot or if my opponent do it. Or if I really like the position and I just think it's cool to spend some time thinking about it. But it breaks a bit the competitive spirit. Okay, what do we have here? I'm thinking on that move, yes. So I have 3 possibilities, which is a lot. Well, no, this one is too bad. I think this because pawn is controlling the elephant a lot. And then there is still a big question. And now I will be able to think about breaking that structure because it's very worrying. What trickery would there be? Knight has not that much to do yet. Okay, there's no like losing the rook or stuff. Okay, so I can technically ignore. That's the good news. But that does not mean it's what I should do. And yeah, it's time to take time. On the other end, his knight is in a worse position. If I go here, he would be like very restricted. And it's kind of in the net of my elephant. So maybe I should go here. But the counterpart is knight here. And that's kind of annoying, to be honest. Okay. I have nice score advantage, but I'm not completely happy with what's happening. So this that would force that. But it's again a bit passive. Okay, so that knight is the weak piece I want to activate. How to do that? That's the question. Because I cannot break the pawn now because my knight is threatened. Or no, I cannot go here. Or I can just go here for the exchange. Yeah. That will simplify a bit the position. His son captured child. Yeah. Because he would just lose it otherwise, so he had to take it. But okay. So I will exchange my good knight for a knight that is a bit more passive. But the good news is that oh no, he can take with the cannon. Okay, let's forget what I said. Because that guard is pinned. That's something not to forget. Like if I sacrifice here, he's forced to take with the king. And maybe they would be like that. I'm just trying to be creative. Okay, but now this. Wait. If I check. It's kind of forced to do that. And then bring my elephant here to take there. I mean, if he goes here, that looks dangerous. Yeah, so okay, maybe an even more powerful idea. He could do rook there, actually. No, he cannot. Ah, I have to. I'm hesitating a lot. Cannon there. Okay, I'll go for my initial idea. Well, there's still a lot going on. I mean, threats like that and that. Yeah, like moves like this, for example. uh, yeah, that's a bit annoying. So take. Yeah, I know that Cha is rook. Okay. I'm not completely sure about that move because that's weak for me, but that's a question that deserves an answer. And I still have that. Maybe something like this. Something like that. I would be a bit annoyed, to be honest. I'm not sure how to defend it. Uh, well, we would really say just like rook or chariot. Those would be the name we give. So I can go here, but I'm afraid I will get punished here. And I cannot go back there. So there are real issues for me now. So if he pushes, I can take. It's probably a bit weak, but yes. So I have to remind that I could take the cannon here for free if he's doing nothing. But I think he will try something. We can check. No, that's not good. So here, take has to come back. I still have that idea, but I don't like it because that's really removing any output. So my hope, because I could not compute it exactly, is that if I put that, it takes too much time for it to kick me out, and in the meanwhile, I will be able to break him like that. That's my dream. So on this, I think I can do that, and that would be very solid. But apart from that, I don't know. Yeah, I know. But that's where the difference is made between something that is risky and works and something that is just dead. Yeah, because you could still open on check, and I would, or I could just take on check. No, that's bad. Because then rook and I'm dead. Yeah. Okay. So again, two questions. This. Yeah, I was thinking of that, but to me there is no way to conclude, especially if I do that. But I believe it's better to just take, because now that's direct threat. Okay. So this he can check because my would be pinned. But again, I avoid the repetition. So now my score is crushing compared to him. So if I avoid the checkmate, it's over. So I was considering that. Yeah. Uh, well, let's. Something like that. Because he will push next move. There's something I'm not happy with. I don't know, I feel a bit lost here. Yeah, I'm thinking about this, or even jumping the other way to try to force moves. But I'm not finding the proper follow-up. Wait, it's not working. I'm a bit lost. Yeah, so the goal of that is to prevent is to give room for my king with that move. So that's a bad spot for the cannon. But the good news is that okay, so that's here. If that, I can have like check. That would not work. Sorry. Uh, maybe now I can start with that. Yeah. Check, 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 check. If I move directly here, he just takes. Yes. That's part of what I wanted to avoid. Yeah, but he will just like, yeah, do that. But I can gain a tempo actually. And hopefully the tempo is off. Now I go here. Should simplify my life. Check is nothing. Yeah, takes. And I could even think about that, which will require some double checking, but after all, why not? Yeah, I think I will just go for that. But I'm very happy with my rook there. Yeah, that was actually better to go. Okay, take. And if rook takes, I can take the cannon. So that's safe. And if check here, and the good news is that he cannot check there. So my goal is to go here, and since he has only cannon, rook here will be like, oh, but he can do that. Ugh. I'm not liking that. Yeah, I need to prepare this when I have time to make sure that it's solid and still. 100 moves in the game right now. So it's not like I can play that. I think the move that would annoy me the most is rook there for him. That is actually I don't know. It's oh I don't see a I would need to do rook there, which is surviving because okay. So this oh there is a there's an idea that I don't like. Okay, I think I have to take this. So there is a problem. And the problem is that if I go here, take, there is a checkmate for him, rook there. So that means I will still... Yeah, and now he does that and I'm dead. Uh, no, there's no defense on that cannon. Come on. Without the extra time, that would have been more complicated for him to defend, but it is what it is. Yeah, on that move, I'm a bit lost on what I should do. I need to give it for free, which is not what I want to do, and then this will be folding. So that's a sad end to a nice game. Now there's not that much to hope. Those are pinned, and the best I can do is to try to find some counterpart. And the cannon does not exist anymore, so just get in and it's really over. Okay, I tried. Yeah, it's dead. Well, he was much stronger, so I'm not completely happy though with what happened. No, that's forced. And here, that's more or less forced. Yeah, well, that's... Uh, yeah, hopefully there was a defense, but I was not able to find it. Maybe it's better to bring back the cannon there. I have a bit of time before taking the knight. And that avoids pushing. And the good news is that if he does that, I can just take the rook for free. But yeah, I'm happy with my game, but I don't know. The end is a bit annoying, and the timing is that extra time is really annoying. Anyway, let's hope that will be a weaker opponent. Yeah, I'm on WhatsApp, yeah. I don't use Kakao Talk. I just use Kakao for Kakao Janggi. But in Europe, WhatsApp is like very, very popular. So yeah. Well, it's it's very. How that guy is 8 dan? Oh no, it's okay, 9 dan. Okay. Well, that's a lot of games. And that. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, you can try to challenge. That's something is playable. Okay. Yeah? You know him? I see. Well, I have to do my best. Oh, you mean he's a 8 dan KGF pro? Yeah, so I will get it. Okay, I really need to do that, but I kind of concede the file for not that much as a counterplay. Um, do I have some plan for taking it back? I could try that. Yeah, as a European, it's not easy to get a lot knowledge for openings and all of the meta and that. I had to figure all of my knowledge by just like watching and trying to estimate. But most of my game are not really clean. They are mostly just intuition, and if it works, it works, and if it does not, it does not. Okay, that will allow me. I mean, I need to be careful with that. Looks like he has pushed to block, I would say, the good squares by rook. Um, Leaves me to a few solutions there. If I can stay here and leave that weak, yes, I will do that because I like the idea that this pawn is still large and that. Okay, so he's pushing like a madman, and yeah, hopefully he's trying to squeeze me. Yeah, but I mean, you can have a very solid level even without winning competitions. I mean, being 8 Dan, how did he improve his KJF Dan without winning? Because no, if I'm right, you have to win like minor or major event to get promoted. Or yeah, yeah, I don't know exactly how the how the Dan promotion works actually. Okay, so everybody have moved by one layer, and I'm still here at home, waiting for something. Could take this. It's pretty bad. So recycle that guy. He has done his job. The pawn is not there again, but now the elephant will arrive to my piece. Or other stuffs. So that's kind of the first threat I'm thinking about. Which makes me want to do that for that trap, but he will see it. But even if he's... maybe I have something interesting to try. Okay. What if I push, push, take, take? Yeah, that's just bad. Okay. What else? What other idea? Not that much, to be honest. I'm gonna get squeezed here. Uh, Thinking about just going back. And now I can think about pushing. And the point would be to break the structure here. Maybe give a bit of a escape there. So rook there. On rook there I can do this. Which is not doing a lot, to be honest. Or is it? Okay, so take. Hmm. And how is that point system working? Can go here. Hello, welcome. It's okay. Well, I don't speak Korean, but okay, let's try to break open the position and hopefully get a good square for the elephant. That's my short-term plan, but I have to be careful with that. There could be some ideas. Well, at least you will have to think a bit. Take. No, that would be okay for me. Yeah, I don't like that. I mean, not for now, but one day maybe that would be a good move for him. But if I'm able to check here, that's winning something. Okay, it's going back to the center, so I can take, and I have cannon here. Looks appetizing enough to take it. Still confused because I like a lot my position. So that check and threatening that. And once I take it, that's again that. I don't know how I can prevent it, to be honest. What is happening here? Oh, and then he joined. Oh, okay, so congratulations on the win. That was a close game. I think I was better. Oh, yes, it's the same name. So the problem is that my memory my brain is not trained to see Korean characters. So, yeah, I'm not remembering by default. Okay, so probably that. What is happening here? So if I move away, then there is like this trap, which is not working. I want to take. Oh yeah, no. Let's not play crazy here. Yeah, could be. Oh, okay. Well, I believe I was in a better position, but it's not winning directly. Yeah, I win. Oh, maybe that actually. Okay, let's see this. No, but no, I can take directly. What am I doing? Uh, and on this, it's bad because I go back. And on something else, let's say this, that looks good to avoid. I can take with check. And then he has to do something. If he goes here, the risk is that. And now what I can do is just maybe something like that. So that if he attacks, I defend with the rook. And I believe I win after that. Yeah, that's winning. Okay, that's a good win. And I think, yeah, I messed up a bit. I should not give that. But my thing is that he was a bit careless. Kind of wanted to smother me by pushing everything. But Yeah, that turned out to be a weakness. What is this? I think the way... No, it's not working. Okay, maybe this, then... Sorry for the ad. How can I quit that? There's nothing here. Okay. Okay. Just want to leave that ad. There's no escape button. I'm getting trolled. Okay. Yeah. I'll play it a bit more. All right. That's a Nilo more like me. Oh, so he's very new as a 8th Dan, or he reset his account. I did a reset, not that Sean. Yeah, well, I don't have that many information personally. It's like I'm mostly just playing and hoping for that. But if one day you want to play with me or whatever, yeah, we can do that. Okay, so what's happening now? Yeah, or he's somewhere else. But yeah, I agree that taking a lot of time for the first move is a bit suspicious because you need to prepare the good setup for the AI. Or maybe it's just like, I don't know. That's a very solid ratio. Yeah. Uh, I would have preferred like he plays like tempo so that it would be clear there's no AI use, but I don't know. What? Oh, okay. That was a misclick. Yeah, there's a few seconds every time. That's not a good sign. That's not the best sign. This. Okay. So I will open now my rook because it will be here otherwise. Okay. That smells a bit like a bot move, but I get it. I mean, the idea is to go here in case I'm starting to threaten idea that are kind of not completely surprising. Well, I don't know. I came to play, I play, and if people are unethical, that's their problem and responsibility, but I mean, let's try something and see what idea I miss and how I get crushed. That can be useful. And there is still maybe a slight chance that he's a human. I don't know. So this, but that's very solid defense on his end. Okay, let's check. Hmm. I was not expecting that. Not at all. Check. And if he puts something here. Yeah, okay, that was expected. I believe the check is kind of useless, but I won't do it. Ah, it's almost working, but that rook is too perfect. Okay. What else can we try? Thinking about stuffs like that. But that's a very long plan. And I'm not sure it will do the job. Anyway, that's interesting to be able to put the cannon here or there. Because both of those files have some potential for me. Oh! Yeah, and now I lose the game. Yeah. And now I am cooked. I am cooked. I can just try to find an idea, give the elephant for the pawn, and find some rerouting. But that's more like panic damage control rather than a clean plan. And maybe there is like moves like that. Yeah, was. Uh, oh, and if I go here, take. I cannot take because there is the knight. Yeah, you get just completely like smothered and crushed. Every move you play, you get a bit worse in your position, and to the point where you just crack. Because I think that that could be a good idea still to try that and that, but when you know you play against an AI, then you know that everything you can to try, it's just dead in advance. What is this? And that's really disappointing and a bit sad. Okay, now I'm losing a rook. Who needs a rook? Who needs a rook? So if I start by that, it's just push. Maybe this. No, sorry, this. Okay. I mean, I'm rook down, it's not that much. Okay, so I want the knight to be here so that I can attack here, and his knight has no defense anymore because the cannon would block. What is this? Oh, really? I just take that. So now this is pinned. I could take, goes here and I have nothing. Yeah, I'm really afraid that's an AI. Okay. So if he goes here, I can somehow save the day by that. But let's not forget that I am a rook down. If I do nothing, there's check and checkmate, so it's not like I have a lot of choice. Yeah, that's a nice one. And if I do this, he just take my rook. So there's only one idea, which is that. And then I will lose a knight in the end of the combination. But at least I have kept my dignity. Yeah, shame on him. I would have liked the fork. But no, there's just nothing. Yeah, I mean, the guy wants to be 9 dan, so he's probably using guy. And yeah, he will be 9 dan, but 9 dan, but a loser. And if I'm right, there is no way to report. So that was a cool position, but that was losing from the start. And yeah, that was a bit of a suboptimal idea. Okay, okay. Ah, why? Why is there no people like me? Same side elephant. And well, we have a player with not a lot. How much do I have? Oh, I have almost the same. Yeah, okay, I kind of enjoyed if it makes sense to use that word here. Check, go back. That looks good, but I'm not sure it's doing a lot. I mean, I will try. Okay. So my point is that I can try to gain a tempo by pinning me, but if I have a combination that is winning, I can win a tempo on opening my file. But there will be a high price to pay for it, so That's the thing to do only if there is a winning advantage on the other side, which there is not. Hmm. If I go here, I lose my protection there, but I can't think about that. Okay, I'll go for that. It's not a set I've played a lot with that same-sided effect happening, because usually the patterns are different. But at least I can bring my pawn back to the center. And oh, I was not expecting that, to be honest. So what happens if I go here? Oh yeah, that's the idea with the cannon. I've seen some pro doing that. I was like, why you here? But the idea is to recycle the cannon there. Okay, after all, why not? So if I give the pawn, it's not worth it. Okay, I'm not sure. Oh, yeah. But so take. Okay. So personally, I think I have a slight preference for knight compared to cannons. So for those kind of exchange and stuff, actually okay. And a good center, the elephant will be able to jump. Well, for now, not useless, but it's something to know. I need to solidify a bit my fortress before trying stuffs. But now, is that stupid or not? No, okay, let's get that clean. Okay, so this pawn is important because it's really holding the position. I'm thinking about pushing, giving space, but I don't know yet which one. Because I could go here, maybe try stuff with the knight, or simply try for those. I believe that's slightly more strong because that's a bit more solid. But time will tell the good from the bad. Okay. Thanks. Nope. This could also be a possibility. Is there some rooks I can activate? Think about that. Okay, but here maybe we'll be doing that. In that case, I just exchange. I'm okay with that. Even if that lose of time for my a rook. Okay. Maybe I should just challenge that. We'll open there. Okay, so push, take, push, and I will have maybe a way to create a hole. Whoops. Let's try that. So maybe move to... Oh, okay. Okay. That's interesting. This, take, and knight here is actually taking back the cannon. I'm not sure it's good, but it's possible. And my problem will be saving that elephant, because as soon as there is a rook check, king there, rook there, and then I will have a pin on that guy. So in some sense, maybe I need to find some time to do that. So that cannon is good because that's the defender here that we want. But this. What is Mar? Is it the knight? Oh, okay. Because I would say that that would be called Ma, given the name, but okay. Move the rook now. Well, right now it's good. This one, it's nah. It's doing a very great job holding the position. I still have that. But why is it Mar? Oh, Mal. Okay, yeah, okay, I see. Yeah. Because in Korean, R and L is the same, like, character. So I was a bit confused. Yeah, yeah. Well, I know how to read Korean, but I don't know Korean, so. 테이로스웨프트. I don't know what that means, but. And that's why I know the name of the pieces in Korean. Oh yeah, Taylor Swift. Oh yeah, but with the Korean style. Okay, clock is ticking. Ugh, getting a bit tired. Nice. Actually, I've not really listened to Taylor Swift. It's not that much in my repertoire. What is happening? Okay, so finally check this. What is this move? Is it that good? So I can claim back my cannon. Okay, so check, go here, there, and then I'm a bit cooked with that. No, it's fine because I can take some to do this. Oh, and now there is an attack here also. And here my plan is not to take, actually, it's to push. I mean, if he does not, I take. But he will need to defend one way or another. Ah, come on. Check. Yeah, I mean, I'm in a better position here. I will soon get back material. So I don't think that's super good because... Check. Oh, what is this? That's not something that was on my agenda. In that case, I will... But I don't have really real choice, to be honest. Push. No, 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 it's better to put the rook here. So he wants to infiltrate both rooks and just checkmate me. Which he may be able to do, actually. Yeah, but I'm worried about... Yeah, about those steps. So here... Take, take... I need to be very careful now. Yeah, yeah, I know Chol is a pawn. So I'm okay giving the elephant, but that's the follow-up I'm worried about. Take, take, take. just do this by ignoring me. And now there is a checkmate to defend that is not possible to defend. And if I go there, this, but now I'm having a few troubles here, which I think are fine because the discovery here is not doing that much. Take. I still can put the elephant. But this. Okay, so the good news, yeah, I need to that. It's too risky, but I will still be able to get some stuffs. Oh. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, there's a checkmate threat. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Uh, no, I can do that. But that's a last millimeter saving. I mean, that's just luck at that point. It's not strategy. Because yeah, there was no, I mean my knight was covering. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm getting confused. Yes, I was expecting that. What is the score? -3. The elephant is not in a great spot now. Oh, that's it's painful. Well, I still can take and go back, so I cannot do that directly, but that may be on the table someday. Yeah. There's still a bit of time to see it coming. I think I can just... Oh, but no. Take, and checkmate. So... I cannot. Okay. Like, everything is dying. Well, I did not see that, which is the good news. I cannot buy time again. Yeah, it's looking bad. I mean, I have to do it like that. Yeah, that... So I'm happy because, yeah, that guy lost the fallback. Well, now he has it again. Um, I really don't know what to do. That looks so cooked. Oh yeah, that's pinned. Correct. Yeah. I was Hmm. Okay, so here I think I messed up because I forgot that my knight was actually covering that. So I could actually take. And now. Mm, no, not that. Maybe here. Directly this. Because if I try stuffs like that, then I can take, and there is no take back. Or yeah, so that's not working because that would be checkmate. Yeah, probably this. Ah, yeah, but it can do that. Which is still a similar score, but I guess it's easier to play for red. Wait, what was so bad about different move? Yeah, that's wrong. So here could take. That was what I tried to calculate, and I would do that if he was this. But it's not super convincing. So okay, let's say not that. What about this? Yeah, I don't. Okay, so I'm losing that. That was like at 0, and now I'm at -3. Well, there was a part against an AI, and I got a lot of high elo. But anyway, there were some cool games, so I take it. I will stop there. Oh, you asked me what time is it, I think, at some point. No? Yeah, yeah. So I'm living in Mongolia, so that means I'm only like 1 or 2 hour closer to Korea. So right now it's almost 11 p.m. So that's why also I'm a bit tired. All right, I'll get going. No, no, no. Right now it's 11 p.m. and I think I am like plus 2 hour. I will compared to. Oh no, I'm -1. Yeah, yeah, yeah. -1 hour. But right now in France it's -7 hour. So in France right now it's 4 p.m. almost. Well, thank you for having passed by. That was good to have you. For also the comments and the idea. Yeah, maybe I would have not have spot that it was an AI. That's okay. See you next time. Take care, and have a good night.